Yeah, you can go ahead. Wait.
Yes. I can see that the work as it continues to grow at the moment. I see that there's a need of few, there's a need of more people to be involved in the literature. Over the number of years, Stephen has brought with him a lot of fine young men who have had a taste of what it means to preach the gospel in Malawi. My desire is to see God speaking to those young people, even those that are able to see what we're doing in Malawi, getting involved directly in schools work in Malawi. If something like this can happen, I believe that the Lord can mightily use what we are doing to reach out to so many souls of young people to come to the knowledge of Jesus Christ as their personal Savior. So it's just my prayer to the Lord that more young people be involved in the literature work, not just the local brothers, but even from those that have been able to come from outside and have a taste of what it means to preach the gospel in Malawi. Thank you.
It's recording. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as I was saying, that Stephen has, for a number of years, brought with him a number of fine young preachers. And as I said, those young preachers, some of them are very gifted and they can preach the gospel so well with great zeal. My desire is to see if someday the Lord will put in their hearts that they should be exercised just to step out in faith and come to Malawi and be involved in the work of literature. That is my desire. And I know that things are difficult. Outside there, the country is different from our country. Things are busy there. But it's all a step of faith because I believe that in the present, when I look back at my life, the time I was getting involved with literature, I had so many difficulties in my life trying to make ends meet. And the Lord is faithful in such a way that there was a time when Stephen could come and I was not able to make some businesses and I was struggling with life. And Stephen could come and tell me, okay, let's go out for literature. And we could go. I was saying, wow, but what am I going to eat? I need to pay rent. I don't have food. And you know what happened? Whenever I arrived, I was still running my workshop. When I arrived, the Lord several times surprised me. He just brought someone, and that someone, one or two people, and could give me money, just exactly the amount of money to be able to pay for rent and buy food, and I never struggled. But all when we were struggling with Stephen, it was in my mind, how am I going to survive? What am I going to eat? Because I knew that I was doing for the Lord. I couldn't ask Stephen to give me money or to help me in any other. I was also only just looking to the Lord to do that. And I reached a point, someday I remember, I reached a point of saying that, Lord, I'm sorry. You have so much humbled me that I was carrying this worry all along, but you have been able to meet these needs right at the right time. And I'm not even struggling. I thought I was going to struggle because I'd taken time off. And there've been some time when people were trusting me with jobs to do for them. But the time when I was about to go and do some literature work, all of a sudden, nobody wanted to give me work. And it was like it was dry because the Lord knew that that time I need to go out and do some literature. And so I said, so this is what I'm going to do, Lord. I am going to trust you with all my needs, but I'm going to be involved with your work. I don't care what is going to be the future like, or all the needs that I had. I didn't have my own family. I didn't have a house. I said, I'll trust you with all those things. But what I'll do, I will just with my energy that I have, I'll just trust you and I'll just do whatever you want me to do. But for the needs, I'll leave them with you. And I want to tell you that surprisingly, the Lord has been taking care of all the needs. Of course, Stephen has been supporting me from time to time. I shouldn't say he hasn't been supporting me, but there have been specific times when the Lord has been the Lord and he has just been taking care of the things that have been troubling me in my worries. And I proved First Peter chapter 5 verse 7, which says, cast all your cares unto the Lord, for he cares, to be true. And especially when I got involved in the literature work, when we've been going out, I have seen how faithful the Lord is. And so as an appeal, or just as a matter of urgency with the work in schools, I know that these young people that Stephen has been bringing have got a lot of responsibilities. But I think it's just a matter of taking care of the things of the Lord and leave your things to be taken care by the Lord. And the Lord is perfectly takes care of your things. Thank you. I wanted to try and just put it short, leave it short anyway, and not make it like informal, but
No, yeah, it's good.
I
The
really wanted
informal
to
is nice.
explain this.
It's actually the conversation
This
style is really
these are
good.
things that I have not been telling Stephen, but there are things that are so clear in my mind, and I have seen how the Lord has been doing things, and how whenever I cast all my cares upon him and just trust him that I'll go and do everything for the Lord and leave everything for him, and how the Lord has perfectly taken care of things. It's amazing how when you begin to take care of the things of the Lord and he takes care of your things. Yes.
So good. Wow. No, thank you. It's been wonderful. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Very, very encouraging. And I'm sure it's going to be a blessing to the people who are attending the conference as well.
Oh
They
yeah,
really
yeah, for
find it
sure.
interesting.
Oh yeah,
as well.
great, great. And it's just, it's just my desire to see more and more people who are currently involved in the distribution of literature getting to know deeper the truth of the Word of God. More should be exposed to the truth of the Word of God. We have been privileged. Myself and Goodson have been privileged because we have been so much close to Stephen and some fine brethren that have been able to give out the truth to us, not just in a preaching or in a conference setup, but in a one-on-one setting whereby we've been benefiting from some of the things that we've been sharing while traveling to different places. My desire is to see many people getting exposed to the truth of the gospel, not just the gospel itself, but the truth of the gospel and other truths as well. So anyway, going forward, I believe and I trust the Lord that things will never be the same, because with the means that we have now, we are able to have vehicles and we're able to travel to different places, just go and meet people, and Sod is able to help us with some fuel. I believe that the Lord is generous to us, and with all this generosity, why should we not give our hearts full time to the Lord and see what the Lord can do? So I believe that the next 5-10 years will be such an interesting years, as it's my desire, and I'm sure it's a desire with Brother Goodson, just to fully give our hearts to do what the Lord wants us to do, and we'll see what the Lord is going to do. We trust him anyway. Yeah, we are so optimistic. We are not pessimistic, we are optimistic, because I believe what the Lord has done in the past, he is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we are able to ask from him. Yeah.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.